Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and I'm an angelic Arcturian, and I am going to be reading your cards for the rest of this week into next week, February 3rd through probably the 9th-ish, or just somewhere around there. And I am using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot for this reading, as well as my Rider-Waite deck. So let's get into it, Aries. So I have for you, coming into your reading, that you may have recently become single because of some lies that you found out about, or some dishonesty, or just because you didn't have a lot of clarity on a situation, or somebody that you were dealing with may have been lying to you about being single. And I think this has forced you to kind of have to start out on a new journey and take a new path. And I feel like you're kind of reluctant about doing that you're just not really wanting to do it, that you're feeling like you're just kind of forced to because of this situation. You could be dealing with an air sign, a Leo, or sorry, not Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Or you could be dealing with a possible fire sign, maybe somebody younger than you. But I think that this was an ill-fated adventure that you took with this person, and it really left you feeling super sad, maybe suffered some financial loss here. This is like sadness and loss and grief and regret. And I think this forced you to have to decide to go into this single status and to kind of focus on you and your life and your money. You're probably really focused on making money right now, maybe just throwing yourself into work to kind of cope with the situation. But I think that you are, if you haven't already, you're ultimately going to reach enlightenment that moving on is the best thing for you. That whatever the situation is, it seems to be very unbalanced and unfair. So I think you're going to realize that, and you're going to decide to move away from it. And what you'll be moving towards is the release of burdens. This is a 10 for the burdens, and it's in reverse. So this means the end of this burden and a possible soulmate connection. So there could be a new love and the end of this burden of this situation or this person that you've been dealing with. And I feel like this person, I definitely get strong air sign energy. It could definitely be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini you're dealing with. This Five of Swords is like a guilty victory. This is somebody who wins the battle, but they win by cheating, lying, and being deceitful. And the Knight of Swords in reverse is that lying, cheating, deceitful person. So whatever victory that, you or they perceive that they have, it was done in a dirty way. So it's not an authentic victory. It's a dirty victory, and yeah, so, and maybe this person either refused to make a choice, or they didn't choose you. They decided that they didn't want this beautiful empress here who's balanced and loving and the queen of all queens. They may have decided they wanted to do other things instead. So especially with this kind of energy, this is somebody who's playing games. They're immature. They're not connected to their heart center. They're all logic and very masculine energy. And but like I said, I do think ultimately you're going to decide to leave this this betrayal and this loss and this heartache behind and move on to bigger and better things. Emotional fulfillment. Like this Nine of Cups here is emotional fulfillment, happiness. And so yeah, you're going to be leaving this behind and move on. And that's very clear. This message is very clear that you need to move on from this person. We have them here for your final outcome again in reverse, which means this person is absolutely up to no good, whatever is going on. And here again, leave this person behind. A very strong message. Leave this person behind, and you leave behind conflict and fighting, and you leave behind the imbalance of the situation. So, yes, it's a very clear message here for you, Aries, that if you're dealing with this type of person, someone who's just very short, very arrogant, very cocky, very narcissistic, somebody who knows everything, you know, you can't argue with them because they know it all type of thing. So, very domineering. This is somebody who needs control. So, be careful that you're not in an abusive relationship with this person. This is very controlling energy right here. So, be very careful, Aries. So yeah, leave this person behind. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You know what's best for you, and you'll know if this situation is for you. And if you're not dealing with somebody like this, then obviously don't leave them. But if you are, this is definitely saying that if you make that choice to leave them, you're going to be leaving behind the imbalance and the fighting and the conflict and the stress and the betrayal. It's saying you're leaving all of this behind for what? To get possibly this new soulmate connection. So just stay aware of that, you know. And yeah, I wish you luck, Aries, and I'll see you next time.